later this week, we're going to have a new 30-minute special, Eat Your Bourbon, with the owner of Bourbon Barrel Foods, Matt Jamie. And of course, he's joining us right now with a little bit of a preview. He's going to whet our appetites, right? You're going to get us all geared up for this show. This has been really fun, Matt, and welcome to Great Day Live.
Had a blast. I don't think I've ever sat in these seats before. I'm always entertaining, I feel.
It's a new day for you.
Yeah.
It has been so fun to kind of watch the behind the scenes here of you putting together this cooking show. I guess, why did you want to do this and kind of share your style of cooking and your unique recipes with our viewers?
Well, we've had the book out for quite a while, and one of the things we want to showcase is how easy the recipes are.
Yeah.
You know, they are easy to do, and I think we've shown that. In this latest episode, we've picked a little bit of Louisville food history to showcase. So when they tune in, they'll see one of the sauces we make, the Henry Baines sauce. We make that for the Penn
Big
Dennis
history.
Club.
Can you give us a tease of if people don't know? I feel like Henry Baines around the holidays is come on, yes.
It's not the holidays in Louisville unless there's some Henry Baines on the table.
Amen. Amen. So you decided to make a dish with the Henry Baines.
We did. So we do a Henry Baines meatball, and it sounds, kind of basic, but it's really quite elevated, but simple at the same time. We really want to push the ease of the recipes, and we want people to share with us, their successes, any questions they might have. And they can ask directly on social media at Eat Your Bourbon, at Bourbon Barrel Foods, or they can message me directly at Matt C. Jamie.
What has been so fun to kind of be behind the scenes of the cooking show, which is the neatest thing ever, by the way, is to be a fly on the wall and to watch how a show comes together, because watching someone cook, the beauty of it is, oh my gosh, that does look easy. I don't know if I can pull it off or we can pull it. But I think that is totally your style, because you're incorporating all the great products that you can purchase at Bourbon Barrel Foods, and your process is it is simple, it is easy. I can even do it.
Well, and you've been on set for the tapings, and every other time I've done this, it's been live.
Yeah.
And so it took a little bit of an effort for me to get used to not having to do it in one take, because that's always been my intention was to just, all right, I got to nail this.
Isn't it harder to tape something? I think people think a cooking show is super easy. It is really hard to be aware of the cameras, to cook with ease.
Well, that first 5 minutes I struggled. I remember, and I was like, oh gosh, this has got to be easier. And then all of a sudden the cameras just melted away.
Yeah. And the cooking is fantastic because it is super easy. Talk a little bit about your book and kind of your style of the things you really enjoy cooking.
So the tagline, it was a no-brainer, Eat Your Bourbon. And then it just became the title of the book, and now the title of the cooking show. It makes sense for the company.
Yeah.
We're Bourbon Barrel Foods. We make food products, so we want you to eat your bourbon. The book, this one in particular, has been out since 2017. We are working on a second one. Working title is Eat Your Bourbon Too.
Okay.
So I like to keep things really simple. I mean, what's the point in complicating something?
Yeah. And even with the recipes, you make things super simple, and you're just using, I want to say with the first recipe you did with the salmon, there was maybe 3 seasoned ingredients, and that was it. And so I did make the salmon at home.
Yeah.
And I did pull it off.
Yeah. And that's what we want to really push.
Simple again. It's I can't remember 15 different steps. And I think that's what I want our viewers to know when they tune in tomorrow to see the show, is that honest to God, these are healthy meals that if you're a busy family at home, because you mentioned you're busy, you have one kid out, but the other, you're you want to make healthy meals at home, and this is fully doable.
Well, it's an adjustment shopping for one, and then just two. And so the meals that I cook at home are often just for me or my daughter, and I just want to be able to share what it is that I do at home with everybody, and especially this time of year. We're all busy, but we need to take care of ourselves, and we need to eat well.
Right, and that's where we all get together, I think, to talk and have meaningful discussions with our kids, with our family, when we do the basic things like cook a meal together.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, y'all ain't fighting over dinner. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, we want to make sure that we are telling people that if you're trying these recipes, where do they need to tag you and share and kind of follow along, because they're also going to be entered in for a contest, right?
Yes. So we are going to to have a contest. We're going to give a $100 gift card to shop at our marketplace, Eat Your Bourbon, or at our retail store, Bourbon Barrel Foods, both on Frankfort Avenue, 2708 and 2710. They're neighbors.
Yeah.
They can tag me directly at Matt C. Jamie on Instagram. They can tag Bourbon Barrel Foods at Bourbon Barrel Foods, or the marketplace at Eat Your Bourbon. Post your pictures, interact with us. We'll pick a winner after the first of the year.
Share your fails. Come on.
You know,
I don't think you can fail on this recipe.
You don't
either,
get
so.
better unless you fail a little bit.
Do it. Matt, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to remind everybody your show rolls out tomorrow, 9:30, right here on Great Day Live. For more information, just head on over to bourbonbarrelfoods.com. Eat Your Bourbon with Matt Jamie, like we said, airs tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. So if you want to try out one of those recipes, take a picture, share it, tag Eat Your Bourbon, and then Bourbon Barrel Foods, and also tag Matt as well as Matt C. Jamie. Enter to win that $100 gift card.